Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going to be going into the runes to get both some deeds, which I'm going to need for upgrading the stagecoach, and to get the Gathering Swarm trinket for the vessel. This is one I really like because the vessel seems to get a lot of killing blows for me, and that'll also get me a lot of gold, which I'm going to need for this estate, mainly considering how many heroes I need to train, and that costs a lot of gold. I think I've figured it to be about 75, 76 heroes in total with all of the vanilla stuff included. And when you need to train that many heroes and get all their gear, that gets really expensive. Even when I have things like the Marauder here, that just lets me get extra gems, especially with Plunder, and ups the gold stacks. And I mean, even if I'm only training one anti in one of those and a few other classes that get me gold, that's not going to add up enough, I think. I know that there's other things I can do for money, but every little bit helps, so I'm really going to want this. So the plan is, with the group at least, I found out that I can run a full contingent of fire characters. And that's actually kind of new to me. For those of you who don't know, this is my first estate with fire characters, but mainly because before I couldn't get the fire patches working because I was a little stupid and didn't want to install the heroes that made the fire patches work, and back then you needed those heroes. Since then, I believe a few patches have come out that you can have the fire patches working without those heroes. But back when I wanted to run them, I didn't fully read things like an idiot and didn't want the runaway or the arsonist. We're going to be running the Salamander this time and not using her bleed attacks. Instead, we're going to be using Flame Gout, which for those of you who don't know how the fire patches work, I'm kind of assuming a lot of you do, but for those of you who don't, the fire attacks kind of work like debuffs that up damage received for the most part, and then anything that works as a fire attack will do extra damage. So Flame Gout here, for instance, puts on a debuff that will do any fire attack that hits the same targets now do 25% more damage. Steam Vent will up anything by 10%. I believe Junia had a 35% with Illumination. Reynald had a 35% with Zealous Accusation. Egan has a 25 in crits received. He also has a 10% with an AoE, things like that. So you can see where that rapidly amps up, because if you're hitting the same target, that just keeps stacking for that amount of turns. So as long as the target doesn't have multiple actions in a round, you can utterly destroy them. I'm not sure how that works against, say, like the Flush boss, because it has like 4 actions around. But I'm going to be running Brunhild here with Flame Gout, Dragonfire. Dragonfire can actually damage her, so I'm going to have Healing Mixture on her, just because if I use that, she'll take chance of taking 2 damage, but every time she kills a monster, she'll heal for 5. I also have Steam Vent on her, which will reduce the amount of damage Dragonfire does to her, and Grappling Claw to get her back in place. We have Reynald. I have Smite on him just because an Holy is in there. But then Zealous Accusation and Holy Lance are fire attacks. And then I have Stunning Blow just in case I want to stun. I have Keegan the Arsonist with Molotov Cocktail. And Incinerate for my fire attacks. I also have Hot Headed for Riposte. And I have Cleansing Fire. Judgment and Illumination are both fire attacks on the Vestal. For healing, I have Divine Comfort, and then I have Dazzling Light as a stun. So we'll see how all of this works out. Just for gigglies, I did put the Sunward trinket that I can't pronounce on the Crusader, which is plus armor piercing and plus melee damage. I know it's minus stun chance, but I think there was 1 or 2 guys in here that have riposte, one being the animated armor. So this has the potential of utterly making that guy worthless. We'll see how this works. Let's go. Doesn't Reynald have all of his things? I swear I equipped Holy Lance. Okay, there we go. The undead will not bleed, but they can be blighted. They can also burn. And all of this is a moot point if I would have brought the Kraken Slayer.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble...
Alright, so this is a trap that could have spawned enemies. I'm going to disarm it with Keegan, or not.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Gonna Flame Gout the Weber. Now I do extra damage to him, not like it matters. We're gonna Hot Headed for the Riposte. And that's a miss. Illumination, taking it out.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh. I guess I can't do what I need to do now. Lovely. Flame Goat. It's down.
Executed with impunity. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow,
Holy water for loot.
insidious killer.
Do do do. This is a really, really, really bad idea.
Behold the infinite malignity.
I'm just gonna put that out there. So I'm gonna start with Steam Vent to lower its accuracy. So you got the fire attack and the minus accuracy on it. I'm gonna do Hot Headed, the riposte going. Holy Lance. Doesn't have dodge, so that's not going to do much. What I can do is just up the fire damage it receives with that. And I was taking 55% extra damage. Now I'm going to Dragon Fire because that'll hit all of them.
Begone, fiend.
And he'll heal, or she will heal for everything that she just took. Gonna Illumination on the Shambler again for the extra fire damage. Oh, resist. Let's Molotov Cocktail it. Or should I Incinerate? It's only 2 to 6. There's extra fire damage received. There's a chance to take out the Sycophant.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Zealous Accusation, 7 to 15. It actually does almost as much as Smite and also keeps building up the fire damage. Has plus 100% fire damage received. We're gonna Dragon Fire again. I'm gonna Judgment to try to take out one of the Sycophants. Both the one with more health.
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Cure Blight and Bleed. And we don't need to. Let's Incinerate again.
Their formation is broken.
I'm gonna need to heal Keegan after this.
Offensive.
Zealous Accusation taking out the Shambler.
It could be dismissed as a fever dream, if not for the corpses. Perched at the very price.
Now he can do Cleansing Fire. Let's do Flame Gout on one of the Sycophants. Oh, that's a miss, darn. It's a 60% chance to stun one of them. So I'm gonna go with that. Darn. And then let's take one out. Darn. That dodge. And of course, now they're gonna get Brunhilde.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
How much would this do? Not enough. So we're just gonna do damage to one of them. Unfortunately, we're not gonna heal with Healing Mixture. Molotov Cocktail. Actually, this does more. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Molotov cocktail, take one out.
Destroy them all.
Divine comfort to heal up.
The blood pump.
That'll at least get me a turn on Brunhild. And then hopefully take this one out. There we go.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Shambler down. Aged Kvass and Squirming Milk Gland. Lovely. I do believe that this might be needed for now. So put that on. Trade the critical stone over here to Reynald. Then take the rest. Because this will help with the healing and the food consumed. Those books are bad.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
They can eat again. Let's try these books. Yeah, we'll go with Ray. And it's just stress. Lovely.
Death waits.
Okay, that hurts.
Lightest lapse in concentration.
I guess we need to divine comfort.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
They really don't like Keegan. They really don't like Keegan. Okay, I wanted to Dragonfire. Because then the Bone Soldier would be really easy to take out, and so would the Bone Arbalist. Let's do that.
The ground quakes.
So then when I do that again, those two will probably go down. Then I can Molotov cocktail. Actually, no, let's just heal Keegan as a just in case.
Is patient. It will wait.
None of them got a debuff though, huh? So this might full heal our Salamander. And then we can switch it, the healing mixture and stuff, to Keegan.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Arbalist is still going to be in the back, though. That's unfortunate. Let's break a corpse. That'll at least bring him forward. Keegan heals again. Just keeping him alive at this point. I know I could do a little bit more with them, but we're fine. Those heals, man. Those crits, rather. The second one this time. Let's do Flame Gout, because big damage if it were to hit. Suffer 6 damage. That would be 3 if... Nah, let's just do Molotov. Then Zealous.
Injury and despondence.
And then Flame Gout.
For heroism or cowardice.
Taking what we can.
Foolish horrors.
I am thinking...
Driven into the mud.
Let's see here. Secret room. Then one battle here. And then I don't know about these 4 there, but that's about halfway. So I'm going to go to the secret room at least, then camp. Actually, I should do camp here. Then take that. Straight out the money for the emerald. And like I said, camp. Squirming Milkland might not be the best because healing and food consumed with torch below 25 and plus stress if torch above. We'll switch those back out. and then see where we're at after camp. Feast for stress and health.
Firelight and
Also give me spots. Plus accuracy and damage for 4 battles. That might be really good considering she's doing most of the damage. And then, let's see here. Party minus stress, so that'd be 8. Really tempted to give her overclock too, but I should nighttime ambush if I have the ability. I do not. Alright, so that settles that. Surgical addiction, damage, but minus stress, plus accuracy, plus damage. Overclock, plus crit, plus speed, plus dodge. Sealess speech, minus stress for all companions. All companions minus stress for 4 battles. And I have 1 left, I can't use it.
And
They're
now,
upon us.
The darkness holds dominion.
Terrorfang, Arbalest, Soldier.
Black as death.
This mashup isn't horrible. Can't do Grappling Claw. That's the whole reason I brought it. Should switch that out for Sweep Kick then. Can only do that if there's someone in row 4. And Sweep Kick is a little bit better then. Okay. Lesson learned. Let's get the Bone Arbalest. Illumination. He's gone. Multiple Cocktail. Actually, no. We'll do this. Terrorfang down, or not down rather, but awakened. Zealous accusation on him. Still no debuff. Wow. Okay, that hurts a bit.
Teetering on the brink.
And he's bleeding.
The abyss.
Oh, not Ray. This was a fun team too. Okay, hot-headed. Dazzling light to stun. So we're fine on Keegan's health now. And flame gout. And illumination. I will take those back.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
Want you right there. Everything of yours can be used in rank 2, so we're fine. I am going to switch out Grappling Claw for Sweep Kick, because the whole reason I had Grappling Claw was to pull her into rank 1. I totally spaced on that. And I guess I can't use it if there's not a rank 4 of theirs, so I guess we're going with Sweep Kick. Alright. I want the damage reduction on Keegan. So plus dodge, plus protection until camp. Heading this way. Secret room. We have keys.
Finding
Napoleon's head,
the
plus
first test.
healing from food,
Now
disease
it must be
resistance,
carried
plus stress. On attack hit, debuff target, minus 10 protection. There's not much with protection in here other than like the bone protectors, I believe. Up until higher ranks, at least. I could be misremembering.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is
We'll
made.
bring the Kvass back for Santa. Screw the blood. There's 2 uses other than the debuffs for the medicinal herbs. I'm just weighing out the use, like, I want Napoleon's head. So it's like, am I gonna get it or not type deal here. Hellstone would probably be the one thing to trade out here. Okay. Don't got anything for this. I'm not going to do that without a supply item.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Observer. Okay, let's think about this a little better here. We're gonna stun the Observer because he can buff with a lot of damage. At least I'm gonna try. I know it was a little bit of a gamble there. That buys us some time. I'm gonna do Hot-Headed because that gets us a riposte. We're gonna go on the... Is the debuff on this? Or it's just a pull? It's just a pull 1. So I'm not sure that's gonna do too much here. So I'm not sure what the Observer does in rank 1. But I'll try it. We'll do Steam Vent to lower all their accuracies. Scare the shit out of me there, bear. Cat puts its claw in your armpit. Scares the hell out of you. Alright. So at least all of them are missing a lot now with that minus accuracy. If I do Dragon Fire, there is a chance to take out the Observer before it takes any of us out. But beyond that, I'm not taking anyone out. I'll just damage and debuff them.
Destroyed.
I wasn't considering the crit either, so that's a thing. He needs to go back, so I'll do that. Then I'm gonna Illumination, take out the Terrorfang. That should make the Arbalest like worthless. I'm gonna do Flame Gout, take out the Bone Soldier because he's actually more of a threat right now. Molotov Cocktail him. Illumination. I think I was a little too reliant on doing the fire damage and not doing the stun like I should have with Reynald and Junia. And probably should have had these two doing the fire damage stuff.
Victories mount. So too will resistance.
Can't use the key. That's a good thing. Do I scout at all? So I will need the key there. Otherwise I could have tossed it. I probably want the busts. I do not see a thing to dig. However, if I get rid of that now, that's gonna bite me in the butt, and I know it. Like, I'm gonna have to go to one of these 3 spots, and there is going to be something in the way. However, let's gamble. Every time I say let's gamble, it bites me in the butt. I know it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Molotov Cocktail. This is not the time to go for Rocky. Can I stun him? I can stun him. I know he gets 2 actions, but that'll take 1 away.
The path is clear.
Steam Vent lowers accuracy.
To follow it.
Yeah. We're going for it.
Power.
Minus 20. Oh, that doesn't stack. Thought that would stack. No, I know. Lesson learned. Okay.
Soothed. Sedated.
Really? 25 dodge, that's why. Okay, 1 hit. 1 burn. Owie. Junia, no. No, no. Balls. Did he have a lower dodge off the horse? No. That wasn't the move I thought it was. Okay. So I do... That's why. Okay. Multiple turns. Debuffs don't work well in multiple turns. Right, right, right. And then he has dodge to boot. And I have horrible accuracy right now. Like, I have a 70% chance to hit him. $80 with Keegan, so I don't know why we're missing a lot with him, but... Alright. At least we got this. Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, I wouldn't get any debuffs or anything on Rocky. Gotcha. Okay. Wait, that's a 95% chance. Why have I missed so many times? Yikes. I mean, that's where I wanted her at least, right? Gotta see the ups on this. Got 26 health. If I had my actions first, this would have been really easy. But now he heals, so... Okay. Gotta go at the Bone Knight first. He does lose the dodge. That's a bonus. Oh, Keegan can't. He's gonna have to go at the horse. And then he goes at Keegan. Lovely. Minus damage versus champion. I mean, you can at least heal off of him. And debuff that. At least it's not a bleed.
Breath from becoming unwound.
Oh. Can we do the minus accuracy? That might save Keegan. There we go. Between the minus accuracy and the heal there, I think we're okay. And then we'll do this for the riposte. So he may be at death's door again, but we got rid of the Aegis. Sweep kick. Can't bleed him. That would only do 2 to 4. Dragonfire wouldn't do enough, but it would hurt the horse. Let's lower accuracy again. Good job, Keegan. And you're back where I want you. Now we need to heal him. Damage the horse. We're gonna need to get it down eventually anyway. So much for the lowered accuracy. Oh man, Keegan. Alright. We already did Steam Vent. This might take out the horse. It'll also do a lot of damage to the Bone Knight.
Impressive.
One less thing to deal with. Oh, Keegan's bleeding. Keegan's bleeding. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there. We should run. Doesn't mean I'm going to. The lowered accuracy is not doing much for me, so I'm just gonna up the damage he takes. You do need a heal. At least you went for someone else this time around. Yeah, I'm gonna do hot-headed again for the riposte. I know he has bleed, he has 1 health. But this is getting us somewhere at least. Sweep kick to get back in place.
A singular strike.
Now Keegan can actually hit him. Oh.
Is a tenuous proposition in this.
I don't think that heal would have done much. Illumination. And Night Down. Ancestor's letter opener.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
I mean, it's not like we're walking away empty-handed, right? Hiragi Iwashi, the Marauder, plus damage versus Unholy, plus debuff chance. So I'm gonna want the key up ahead. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna want the Aged Kavass. Strange Powder for the Gun Witch. Move resist, Bulletcraft heal max HP is gonna be big. And the surprise. I don't want to lose the Book of Intuition either. So it looks like I'm just bringing back a lot of trinkets this time. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go into that next room. If I need to, I'm gonna run away. Beyond that, I'm not sure I can do another fight. I will run away after that, most likely. Because I have 1 food check left. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm fine with losing that stuff. Oh, and here's this, that what the medicinal herbs were for. Actually, I'm gonna have to do 2 fights to get there. So we'll see how this goes. Range attack, range attack, range attack. So this is not gonna be great. I was just thinking, do I want to switch anything out? Let's pop on this. And go into the fight. So that way I won't get surprised at least. Alright, I can't use Judgment. I should have popped on Mace Bash or something. Alright, let's stun the Bone Defender because it can stun me and move me out of place. I'm then gonna Steam Vent these guys for lowered accuracy. And hopefully this is gonna work. Dragonfire. 1 down, heal. I just need Junie to keep healing herself. Okay, we got the dodge. Dragonfire again.
Powerful blow.
Another one down, another heal. Is the Defender gonna go? Gonna have Junia heal again. So if the damage goes on the Salamander, that's better, actually, because the heal. And pop. Ooh. Fire Salamander, good.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the tasks.
I'm just gonna leave that stuff. I'm hoping this is the last fight. 'Cause if it's not, I may be screwed. Especially if they continue going at Junia. She's gonna have to move back. Next hit from the Flawed Observer is going to be a huge stress thing. If I don't dodge it. Oh, I was really hoping that'd be a miss. Okay, that's not good. Both the stun and the move, because then I can't heal with Junia. Thankfully that's a miss. It's not the worst thing in the world. Thankfully it's going at Brunhild. That's not great. That's not great. Okay, Dragon Fire. We're not going to take anyone out unless we crit.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
I got super greedy. I got super greedy. I thought I could do this room. And honestly, I probably could have if the Bone Defender didn't both stun and move Brunhild there. Oh. Now that all this damage is flying at her, this is not going to be viable. This like has to be the last room, or I'm out.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the
Do I have any other supplies I can take for... Let's actually do this really quick. I can put that back on. So I'd really like to take the crest, but money is more of an issue right now. Yeah. Ah, hell. Three fights. I know this is stupid. I know this is stupid. I just want to see how she does in one fight right now. If I have to run, I have to run.
ringing ears.
Yeah, because they're critting.
Vision.
If I can steam vent right off the bat, they lower their accuracy. She has some dodge, so she has like a 70% chance to be hit at most. Gargoyle, I'm afraid of. I can one hit the gargoyle, I think.
Palpable fear.
No, I can't, but can this? That would get me some health going. Now let's go for the dragon fire.
Masterfully executed.
So then next turn I get a bigger heal. Go for it.
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein. Wounds to be
I lost all of it.
lessons to be learned.
I knew I should have ran. And I forgot that that was on top of it too. That's bad. That's bad. That was fun though.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope. An engine
Give me an idea of
power of fire.
just what to do with fire teams, so that's a really good idea there that it gave me. That being said, I don't have a fire team that I can use for a while. I should state that, one, that was my first time with fire teams. I kind of wanted to test their limits. Second of all, I do know just how stupid all of that was, and I probably won't be doing anything quite that stupid for the rest of the estate. Once I saw just how much the Salamander could do and was absolutely wrecking things with just that simple of a setup, common trinkets, I kind of wanted to go, hey, just how far can she push things with like minimal gear? That was absolutely bonkers. That's actually a really good trinket for the Cove. Okay, I want this trinket. A gain 4 combo on a hit versus bleeding or blight. If I'm understanding this right, I don't have a uncrowned right here to look at his stuff because I don't remember which one hemorrhage and poison knife are. So I don't remember if that's like his first hits in the combo or the latter ones. But either way, that's a really good one. So I'm not sure if he has to go second on the first round because that's what this trinket makes me think, or if that's a second round thing. Originally, I was going to go into here with the blight group. However, I just realized how much money I had because how much money I spent on that last group thinking it was going to be really fun, and I trained a blight group with everything I had and sold trinkets and everything. Yeah, I lost everything there, including a lot of trinkets. So I'm going to be going in with the money-making group. Cove has the Raging Raiju stuff, which may have some people I want. And then I'm going to be going in with some armor-piercing stuff. So hopefully here, I'm not going to be destroying too many corpses is the big thing is what I'm thinking. But mainly my idea. So Ghost here has the ability to bypass guard and a few other things. So he's going to be doing Nail Strike and Piercing Slash, dancing with the Shield Bearer. If we get surprised, he can do Crippling Lunge, go back in front. Amani can just do shield armor piercing and then just throw herself back in front if I need to. That way I do minimal training with these guys. Josephine is going to be upping my dodge, a little bit of healing. I want a healer. Nah, this will be fine. So yeah, a little bit of healing when I need it. I don't think I have a way of boosting the healing, unfortunately. And then we have AoE here for stunning, and then just getting me more money. And Josephine here for also more money, since I desperately need money. As you can see, I can't even really train people. So that's going to be the plan. I do want this Bloodlust Brooch for when I get the Uncrowned. Let's go. I do have to sell some trinkets, unfortunately. But that being said, some of these are not the greatest, so I don't feel bad about selling them. Let's see how far I get with that. On supplies, at least.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
There's a secret room right there. I have to explore 90% of rooms, so I will be going there. Probably second after I go right. Nab this. Probably use it right away. Don't want to deal with this, so I forgot to use the anti there. You're good with traps. Go with her, so I don't forget to use someone again. More scouting is good. Who has a bad quirk? Paranormia, Insipid. Get rid of Docomania. Alright, we got courtyard stuff. Lovely. Lovely. Alright. Let's get rid of the sycophants.
Obliterated.
Upping our dodge. Not that it matters too much yet. We're gonna concuss on the sycophant because I'm not dodging or stunning a supplicant. Of course we miss. That's a good dodge. Good job. Back we go.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Forward we go. Up dodge.
A brilliant confluence of
Concuss.
skill and purpose.
And forward you go. And up dodge. I'm hoping
The blood quicken.
to not take this one out. So let's just do this for now. I know we take an extra hit, but we get to use plunder,
Continually
which heals. We get gems, we get money,
them.
and then we take out. Holy money.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
More than a full stack of gold on the full first fight. 2,850 between Marauder, and I'm not sure the ante actually added gold to the fight, but also gave me a rare antique. Holy money. Also the crests are good. I'm gonna need them. I need that so bad. Okay, trap. 60, 60s. 70 and you failed. How's that one feel?
This is the trap maker's art. Efficacy
Okay,
unwitnessed
I don't
by
need to
his own
disarm
eyes.
that quite yet, but I will need to take that off. Skeleton key. Can I have the head back, please? No. Okay. Yeah, I deserve that one. I'm gonna admit it. You found the head. We're not giving it back to you. You do not deserve the head. That is what the game is telling me right now. And I'm gonna admit it. I don't deserve it right now. I found Napoleon's head, and yeah. Alright. Collegiate Grouper. I guess they're all collegiate groupers. That didn't tell me much. Alright, one down. I guess not. Concuss. At least stun it. I mean, if you bring her forward, then I just get an extra concuss without having to do extra movements. One down.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Up dodge. Get money.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's get the one in front. Probably should get the one in back just because of the ante, but we're good.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
As long as I bring it in range, I suppose. Right? Up dodge. Go, Ghosty. Okay, no corpse there. I mean, we got 40 dodge on an apprentice. It's gonna be hard to hit us. Let's do this just for the little bit of a heal. And then concuss. He's not going anywhere. I love the little guy.
This expedition at least
Alright,
promises
we're gonna use the
success.
torch. We're gonna grab the emerald. Gonna grab the gold if I can. Really tempted to actually just camp here. But considering I have to explore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more rooms, I think that would be stupid. Although that would give me 4 battles with anything I do. And that would also get this and a stack of food out of the way. Sure, why not?
Circle in the dark.
Excuse me.
Battle may yet be won.
The ante stacks with the Marauder for gold. So instead of being able to hold like 2,200 or whatever it was for the ante and the 2,800 for the Marauder, it's now 3,550. Oh, jeez. Alright, feast for the food. I don't need the stress, but the health is nice. And I really should grab the blood for Ghosty there. I'm gonna need the key still, I'm assuming. I don't really feel like getting rid of the minor antique, but this is one of the things where I'm gonna break out the calculator really quick, actually. Because 3,500 is actually worth more than one of the trapezohedrons. So if emeralds only stack up to 5, because I'm assuming the Marauder doesn't up the amount of emeralds. Okay, the emeralds actually still are worth more than a stack of gold. So, just one of those things of what do I actually want to get rid of? Because certain things here are, it's a weird value amount now. I suppose I can just wait on the blood until I need it, because I'm probably going to find more. Okay, I probably want to deep focus on him. I'll probably do Unfettered Jealousy on her for a bunch of extra damage. Can also do Unending Greed to find a bunch of gems. So yeah, okay, so deep focus plus protection because Ghost needs it. Sure. I doubt we're gonna need Oni's Blessing, but I don't really have a way of curing stress. And just in case I get the Nightmare there, then we're gonna do the Unfettered Jealousy here. That way she has plus 30% damage now. And Unending Greed. Get a ruby. You know, I brought the bandages thinking that there was going to be bleed things in here. And I think with the mods still technically there are, but I was thinking like the crab and stuff, which doesn't make an appearance until veteran, right? Yeah, so I think it's safe to get rid of the bandages. Unless I run into like cultists and stuff. Watch, that's gonna be a very bad mistake now. Yep, snakes, nightmare. This isn't bad though, and this is gonna be blight, not bleed.
For an encore performance.
There's ways to bypass guard with this group too, which is nice. Oh no, they can't bleed. Never mind. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, and there's that blight. Yay! Bypass guard. Oh, I had to hit that one. Never mind. My bad. And we're going to enrage. No, 51% extra damage. Concuss. Lovely. Crippling lunge. I'm gonna need to heal her.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. As life ebbs,
I think I can get an extra round out of this.
vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Yeah, puncture. There we go. Oh, I was hoping that would let me go to the ante, but no. So each, yeah, I'll be fine. That's what happens when you run without healers.
Facing the abyss.
Or a dedicated healer, rather. Ooh, that blight ate her. Oh, the Turncoat. Okay. So we're gonna do... Really? Piercing Slash does more. Okay. Didn't hit, but that's fine. I need the Turncoat down. She does a lot. Oof.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
I wanted to up my dodge. But... different plan.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Concussing the Brigand Cutthroat. I guess that's what I can do this turn. Yeah, I got rid of the frickin' bandages and now I need them. We can stun the Bloodletter. Now the Turncoat's in range for stuff. If I take out the Turncoat, the mine goes away. Or at least I thought. Now just the Bloodletter left, which may be an issue, but we'll see what happens. This does more... Crippling Lunge does more damage and more crit, so we'll go with that. We can heal her with Plunder.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
And then just go at the Bloodletter. Interacting that bleed. There we go. Can you do Plunder from anywhere? Okay, yeah. This does significantly more damage, so we'll go with the back. Healing our front row. Piercing again. And I would like to heal her, because that's a lot of health. But if he does like point blank, that's going to do more than we're going to heal for. Let's just get rid of him.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic...
Alright.
Unless inordinate
Snack
exsanguination
sack.
be considered a virtue.
Once again, a lot of stuff I would like to take. But I'm not going to get into this whole situation of, I want to take this, I want to take this. Jade ain't worth it. Especially with how much money we can stack. Snack sack, however, I have the inventory, the resources for it. Actually, the one thing I will say here is... I screwed this up. Can I put this back? No. I was going to put it on the ante, but I guess she's okay with it. I can use this slot here right now to do it.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And I'm going to need the crests. I'm going to want the money. I'm not going to take these. That healed our ante a little bit since he's harder to heal. And we're going to go this way. Really? Again?
Ambushed by foul invention.
Okay. Another rare antique and another ruby. Nice. I'm not gonna complain. Journal page. Journal of Darius, Highwayman 5 of 6, Day 8. Moria has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor a crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. Ah, ghosty.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
I really need to save the medicinal herbs for additional food things because I'm assuming I'm going to have a food check in between here. And I was kind of gambling on the fact that I would have the... Oh, he has a 90. I should have checked him. This is like 10 or so rounds because one tile is one turn. I'm not going to count all this, but this will help with getting the rounds off.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Ah, shoot, fight. Craving too. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. 3 groupers. We're good to go. Do not pass. I needed you. At least we're dodging. At least we're dodging. I'm not sure how we missed all of them, but at least we're dodging. Okay, upward dodge once. After that, I'm going into healing with the anti. I probably need the back row down the most. So I'm going to concuss him. Let's go this grouper. Ah, I didn't want the crit actually. Let's, like I said, go into healing. We got a decent amount of dodge. I'm assuming they can still hit us pretty hard at that. Like that.
And now the true test. Hold
This
fast.
is going to be bad if they hit Amani again.
Fire.
Alright, concussing 1. Go for the other. That probably should have kept going for the dodge. Alright, we do need to heal. Ghost can heal himself.
Inspiration and improvement.
Or that can happen. Okay. Max HP, crits received.
They can be beaten.
Suppose we'll put that on you and grab the rest. Guess I need to grab a food. Someone didn't eat with that hunger check. It's actually a good sign. Alright, sconce, we can do this. Not what I was hoping for with the medicinal herbs, but it might be worth doing. I was hoping for the fish, which we haven't seen yet on this run. Alright, do I need to get rid of anything here? No. Okay. Kind of tempted to use the food, but we'll see how this goes. Legic Shaman. Might need to leave him alive while I take care of the supplicants. We're gonna do piercing because this has armor piercing.
Annihilated.
Up our dodge. We're not going to be able to actually stun them, so I'm going to go straight into Plunder, I think. Also move him forward, so he does a lot less. Poor guy. Fine, I won't heal you. Fine, I won't heal you either. We'll just do this. That won't work. It'd just be dodge on you too. Take out Supplicant. That way he's forward and he might do the stabby stab, which will probably be a dodge. I forget he can stress wave in row 2. Alright, let's concuss the shaman. I keep saying I'm gonna heal Ghost, and then I don't. Let's focus on Ghost. It's not much of a heal, but it's a heal, and I can use it every battle.
Injury and despondence.
That's a thought.
Stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yeah, Ghost is at half health. Still probably gonna get one hit. But Ghost is at half health. Or brought down to death's door, rather. Okay, another minor antique. Don't need the shovel, don't need the jade, don't need the citrine. Can't fit the portrait. 1,500 gold, though, fits nicely into that stack. Feels bad. Before I forget, Josephine, sconce.
Finding the stuff is only the first step.
Oh, this is going to be amazing to see how much I'm bringing back just because of these gold stacks. So here's the thing. I only need to explore 90% of the rooms, and mediums usually you can leave 2, so I'm just going to go straight to the left. I can get rid of another quirk. At this point, let's just get rid of Insipid, because I don't really care about most of this stuff on Josephine. And watch, I'm gonna find what I was looking for. Now that, oh, there's my last food check. I got rid of my, medicinal herbs. This is why I hang on to the food, just in case he drops.
Clemency in this place.
Oh. Well, let's check out right here. Yeah, we'll head back. Surprised I got through that one. I did get everything I wanted. 4,500 gold just for completing it, the 5 deeds on top of the stuff I found, and the bloodlust brooch. So I effectively got 30,000 gold out of that because of the Marauder Antiquarian again. I love it. That was a lot of gold in those 2 stacks on top of the antiques. So I got 7 deeds total. I think I needed 18, and that brings me up to 14. Bonnie got anemic, so that's her 1 negative quirk right now. Josephine and AoE are level 2. The others are still at level 1. Got another rudiment. God-fearing it. So I just want to put this in perspective. The rudiment only, if I recall his lore correctly, only believes in his quote-unquote creator as a god. So he fears his creator, which, I mean, sure. He also has Hardy and Beast Tater, so if I wanted to switch mine out, this would be a decent one to have long term if I could keep these quirks. And somehow my rudiment has love interest, because somehow people are going to want this at the brothel. Yeah, wonder how much he has to pay. 'Cause you gotta pay at the brothel. All right. Stagecoach. Anything fun? So this is the new Duchess. The Duchess Reformed or something like that. She can use any of these moves, Challenger's Reprisal, Noble Obligation, Castigate, and Iron Maiden, while in beast form. And she can also use Feed the Beast and Thirst for Power and Crimson Downpour, all in human form. So that's going to be really, really fun to play with. That is why I got this trinket. Actually, I think a few of these skills have been reworked, because I remember at one point I wanted to use the Duchess to fight one of the bosses in Vermintide that had a healing thing. She was the clutch in it that I was going to use, and she doesn't have the skill anymore that does that, and it was gonna, like, after 2 hits, the boss was not going to be able to heal anymore. So I'm not going to be able to do that with the Duchess, but she definitely could go in as a damager on that boss. So they did rework that portion of it, but nonetheless, I will be using the Duchess. She also has from, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but minus bleed amount received, which actually, wait, bleed amount received, so she still has no bleeding resistance. So yeah, that's still really good for her, because she's not going to resist any bleeds. Scythe Master, Eldritch Hater, Fear of Mankind. I also did get the Tempest, which I love. He has some really, really cool combos that he can do. Yeah, he's gonna be a big thing up and coming that I plan on using. I'm not sure how, but we're gonna use them. And also because, let me do this so it's easier to sort. People got stressed out from that. I mean, I don't blame them. We're gonna throw Mani in here, and we're gonna throw AoE in here. And then I'm not sure where I'm going to be going next time, because a few places have kind of leveled up, but at the same time, still kind of want to hunt for trinkets. If I could get through a long Sunken Idol would actually be good for the Kraken Slayer, so I might do that if I can't find anything else I necessarily want to do. Go and hunt trinkets that I know are going to be good. So I might do this, and then we'll go from there, because I don't know the team I want to use quite yet. I'm probably going to throw Azor in there somewhere and then go from there. So we'll figure that out for next time and just kind of see what happens, just seeing kind of what I can throw together now that I have some money to kind of put a group together. So that'll be it for this time. It really helps out the channel if you like the video. If you like it, dislike the video if you dislike it, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. And then otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.